Hello, friends. It is friends. It is Denise from Loving Life at 60ish. And my Etsy shop is, of course, fairyrosecottage.etsy.com. I am here on a Monday. I am doing Monday minis. Woo! So, they've been sort of Monday minis, tiny Tuesdays, tiny Thursdays, whenever I can fit them in and I have the money to fit them in. I've been doing them, and this money saved here goes towards, sorry guys, I'm looking for, I just don't see it. Oh, right there. Going towards, yearly things that come up. So the car registration, the property taxes, propane, oil, prime, things like that. And I really need to get going on this because there are some that are coming up pretty soon. I think I did 250 yesterday. So I am going to try to be as consistent as I can about doing minis each week because this really seems to work for this purpose. And the minis are fun. And a lot of you have minis out there. So I like to use your minis. How many times can I use the word mini in this? Right? In this video. So anyway, I want to try to use as many people's minis as possible, as well as my own. So you'll see, let's see, this is mine, and this is mine, and this is mine, and this is mine. And then this is the Budgeting Sisters, April and Melissa's, one that they gifted me and sent to me. And then this is one that I don't know who made it. I usually write it on the backs of the challenges, and for some reason this one did not get written on the back of, and there's no name on the front of, so I'm not sure. I'd love it if you told me it was you, and I could be able to share that with everybody. So I basically, what I had wanted to do was do Christmas ones for July. But as you know, I am really struggling with a budget, guys, trying to figure things out because things are so different without my husband. And it's a real challenge budget-wise. And so, and part of it is I'm spending my money differently. So we had made a decision to spend a good portion of our income on fixing the house up. My way and his way are different. Like I said, he felt we needed a new front door set of steps. And we didn't do them because then we put the wheelchair ramp in. But, he had said when the wheelchair ramp gets taken down, let's get those steps in. I felt like it would be nice to have a little mini deck out there. And guys, it is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. I am loving sitting out there. I'm loving sitting out there more than I liked sitting out in the back deck. The back deck is hotter. There's no shade. And the sun still comes around the front of the house, but it's not as strong, I guess. And plus, when I sit out on the back deck, I feel like Scott should be with me, and he is, but he isn't, sort of thing. So anyway, I'm spending my money differently. I'm going out to eat a lot, and you can say to me, that's not a good idea. You should do a menu plan. You should, it'll save you money if you eat in and everything. And I know all that, but I eat out every day. I mean, I'm going to be honest and frank with you guys. I eat out every single day. Except yesterday I did not, but I purchased everything to feed my family yesterday, because they were all here. And I ate the leftovers of eating out the day before. So that, eating out is expensive. I have learned over the last 6 months a few things about eating out. One, it is one of my saving graces because it gets me out of the house. It's so important. So I eat out with my friends or family or whatever. 2, it gets me out of the house and into a different environment. So I may be sitting in a restaurant with my book or my journal, but it's given me some time away from here. I have learned that it is best to really look at the menu and choose the least expensive thing I can find that I'm still going to really like. Okay? So if hot dogs and beans is the least expensive thing on the menu, but you don't like hot dogs and beans, then don't buy them. Right? I mean, it just makes sense. The other thing is if it's something that's not the least expensive of something that I like, but I like it, can I get more than one meal out of it? So I ordered Chinese food Saturday night. I was able to eat the second part of it last night for my dinner. So I do try to think about those things too. I don't drink when I go out. I'm not really a drinker anyway. So I'm not buying alcoholic beverages, which to me are so expensive. I occasionally get dessert if I'm with my bestie who likes dessert too. But, not usually. In fact, the place that we go out to once a week, they don't even serve dessert. So we're lucky in that. But it's a matter of taking care of me right now. I go and my future self buys groceries and I bring them home and my present self says, what the heck were you thinking? I cannot tell you how much food I've thrown away since Scott passed away because I don't eat it once I buy it. I think I'm going to, and then I buy it and I can't do it. So anyway, why did I get on that subject of food? That doesn't even really have to do with these, but so now the thing that I have not learned yet is just because you're out to eat doesn't mean you can't eat healthy and still enjoy it. So if I have a choice between a salad and chicken tenders, I'm going to probably buy the chicken tenders and French fries. So I need to curb things on that end. Why did I come up with that conversation? I do not know. But anyway, saving money. Oh, budgeting. That's what it is. So the way I spend money with Scott not here is different than the way I spent money when he was here. And I'm really trying to figure that all out. I have a retail shopping addiction. I admit to it. I have had it forever and ever. I learned from the best, my mother, that if you went shopping, it would make you feel better. But then you had to hide what you bought. Like you didn't want, especially your husband, to know. I did not hide from my husband. Occasionally I would not tell him I bought something, right? But I never, my mom would hide it in the trunk of her car, for a week and then bring it in the house and hide it in the back of the closet for a week. And then when my dad would say, is that new? She could truthfully say, no, it isn't. I've had it for a while now. And, yeah, I know I'm not preaching to the choir here, you guys. I know that there are many of you out there who sit in the same position as me. I shop to feel better. I will tell you that I know I'm only going to feel better for a very short amount of time. And then I am not going to, I'm going to feel bad for having spent so much money, generally. Not always. Sometimes I think that it's a good idea, right? So budgeting is rough right now. I don't always even have the $40 a week to save towards the minis, but I am going, I haven't set any goals for this year about anything. My only goals have been to get up out of bed, get dressed, and get out of the house every single day. I have met that goal except for one day. And it was a blizzard out and I couldn't get out of the house. But I believe, I feel like my goal is to, by December 31st, say, I've got it figured out. I've got my budget figured out for the income I'm bringing in and for the loss of income that I no longer have. Fingers crossed. We need some twos. So today, that was a 2, you guys. I'm going to keep it, even though it fell out the back. This reminds me of another 2. Ask and you get. My sister is here, as you all know, and she's not staying with me this week, but she was here last night and this morning, and she got up before me and went out to the gardens to finish planting the perennials that I had bought for Mom's memorial service. I had bought, just like I had done for Scott's, I had bought perennials to put on the tables at the gathering. And so Scott's and Mom's are all planted in the same garden. See, I asked for a 2 and that's all I'm getting now. Look at that. April and Melissa. So she was out there and I went to the window and I said, hey, I got to make a phone call to the lawyer. The company that I had to do probate for just called and blah, blah, blah. She said, okay. And then as I was turning away, I saw a huge dragonfly fly and go around her and fly back up to the front deck. And I said, hey, Cheryl, Scott's out here. Because that's one of the things. Look at these 2s are just going to keep coming now. That's one of the things that Scott said that he would send me was dragonflies to remind me that he's always here. So I said, hey, Cheryl, Scotty's out there. She was one of the very few who could get away with calling him Scotty. I was not one of those people. I could not call him Scotty. I think he was a little bit afraid of her. So she said, well, that's great, Scotty. But if you're going to be out here, maybe you could give me some help. And then she started digging again. So about I don't know, 20 minutes later, I went to the window again and said, I'm just waiting for the lawyer's office to call back and I'll be out. She held up this big rock shaped like a heart and said, sis, I'm digging these holes. And guys, it's hard because this garden was originally lawn. So it's hard digging. She said, I'm digging this hole, and I hit a rock, and I keep digging, and it's a heart rock. She said, I asked Scotty for help, and he's showing me that he's here. And I mean, so many chills and a bit of tears and pretty amazing. Another glimmer. I mean, I am lucky. I get them all the time. And that feels really good. So anyway, saying that I needed twos reminded me of how when you ask for something, lots of times, if it's the right thing for you to have, it shows up, right? This dollar bill is covered in glitter. Look at that. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it, but it's got green glitter on it. All right, let's see what we've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wow. 6 got a lot, didn't they? How is everyone on this Monday? Let's see, we said 12, so we'll do a 5 and a 5 and a 2. These are Christmas, a series of Christmas ones. I think, you guys, they are up in the shop. It's a series of 3. If they're not, please tell me and I will get them right up there. They were one of my... No, they weren't one of my everyday in the month of May ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are $2 each. I should put that there. So, I don't know. I guess I'm just doing some dots there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, it's a lovely day out here. I mean, it's... You know what? It's like 72 and there's a nice breeze and it's sunny. And this is the way life should be, right? I mean, it's not too hot. It's like that Miss Congeniality. What is the perfect date? April. It's not too hot. It's not too... It is gorgeous out. Really gorgeous out. I would take this all year round if I could. This is 7. I think all of these work pretty well for... We have a 4 and a 3 is 7. I wish that I could finish a couple of these, but they're not... I'm not even close to finishing. So this is only 4. I need another $1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I don't know if I'm going to get one. So this is a 5. My college roommate and one of our friends from college is headed this way and will be here tomorrow, I believe. Yeah, that's 8. So I did not get... I don't know what I'm going to do, guys. I think I'm going to steal $1 from something to put in here so I can do that one. I am looking for the turquoise one. I don't see it. That's not it. Huh. Oh, found it. What did we have? 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's why 2, 4. That's why my sister is not here this week. My college roommate and our other friend are not staying here. They're going to stay in a nearby hotel, but she just didn't want to. She was afraid I'd feel like I needed to include her in on things and stuff. But so anyway, it's going to be another busy week. Now let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to take a $1 bill out of the IOU thing because really there's no particular count in here, right? So, and I hate having that. Oh, I could have taken it out of the IOU too. That's all right. All right. There. We are done. We did not finish any. I'm not close to finishing any of these. But soon. I'm going to try to pre-record some videos so that I have some up for this week while my pals are here. One of that, so my college roommate came up in June after Scott's memorial service. I hadn't seen her in, well, what did we decide? Lauren was a baby, so about 30 years. And then our other college friend, I haven't seen since, I can tell you, 2025 minus 1984. 41 years. 41 years, because they graduated a year earlier than me, because they were in a nursing program that was a shorter program than what I was studying. 41 years, you guys. How crazy is that, huh? So, that will be fun. Let's see. No new renovations here at the house. Nothing is going to happen until it sounds like October. By the sounds of it, is when he's free again. I didn't want anything to happen until after August anyway. So the kitchen is up next. If you have renovated a kitchen recently, tell me what is something that you did that you would not live without now in your kitchen. I mean, was it a particular type of cupboard? Was it a decor or a sink, or what was it? Tell me, tell me, tell me. All right, folks, I will see you real soon. Happy savings and have a good Monday. I love you. Bye.